gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to March Beer Madness. Round one battles continue today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, also the judge, jury, and executioner of this here contest, Sergeant Show. Now, you know how we're doing this. We took 14 of our top rated beers and we put them into a bracket. Seeded them based on their score in our past reviews. We already had O'Malley's moving on in a 2 versus 7 battle. Today we have another 2 versus 7. We have Blue Paw versus Raspberry Pride. 2 versus 7. It's an underdog story in the making if we can make it happen. So, Blue Paw is a blueberry wheat by Sea Dog Brewing Company out of Portland, Maine. I'm not big on fruit beers, but this is one of my all-time favorite beers. That's why it's a 2 seed. I love this beer. It's just the right amount of flavors that I like. This is Raspberry Pride. It is from Neff Brewing Company in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We were very surprised by this beer that when we tried it because it is a sour raspberry. So we didn't think that we may appreciate that. But that was a review that I did with another person, and we both gave it a very excellent score. So it is a lower seed because it's kind of the surprise kid on the block. And Blue Paw is more like the old dirty veteran, maybe like Sergeant's Show, huh? I can smell the blueberry. As soon as I pour that beer, it smells like pancakes. And I can smell raspberry on the raspberry beer too. So, a 2 versus 7 in the last 2 versus 7 matchup. What I thought would be an easy takedown was not so easy. We'll take 3, 4, 5, 6 big gulps, however many it takes. We're just going to drink these 2 beers and we're just going to declare a winner. One goes on to the next round and one is eliminated from our bracket. So, by virtue of head settling faster, which is not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Boy, look, the blueberry ale is quite a bit darker than the Raspberry Pride. So let's try the Raspberry Pride. Let's give it a shot. I remember why we like that. It says sour. Okay, so there's some sour at the very, very, very end. It's not that sour, though. And that raspberry is nice and faint. It's kind of sweet at the end, right before you get the sour. It's almost kind of like a sour gummy something. Pretty good, though. Okay. The head on this Blue Paw is significantly thicker, and the beer is darker. Let's give it a shot. I remember why I love this beer so much. It's got an excellent beer flavor. It would be just a great standalone beer without the blueberry. And the blueberry is it kind of hits you, the smell of it kind of hits you before you actually start to taste the beer. You kind of just get a little hit of that blueberry. Then it tastes like a really good beer. And then it finishes like a really faint blueberry. It's the bomb. Let me just say that. That is the bomb. We won't be too hasty, of course. Yeah. I like the Raspberry Pride. It is I get more sour that second go around for sure. Not as smooth as the Blue Paw. I'm telling you, folks, this beer right here has a chance to go all the way. This is easy for me. I don't even have to think about it that long. Blue Paw is the winner. This 2 seed is a clear winner. I do enjoy the Raspberry Pride. Solid beer. But Raspberry Pride, you go home crying choo choo mama. And Blue Paw moves on to round 2, which will be the round of 8. So, both of the 2 seeds advance. The first 2 seed had some real pressure there, but made it. This 2 seed, it's easily into the second round. It's Blue Paw over Raspberry Pride. And we have 3 more beer reviews to do, in a contest to do here in this first round until we are ready to do some second round stuff. And then we get a chance to see the number 1 seeds that we haven't seen yet. That's Guinness and Warbeard. I fully expect those to be the beers to beat, but this one is pretty sneaky good, everybody. Blue Paw's pretty sneaky good. All right, tune in for the next round 1 battle. We're Oscar Mike.